Is being an English teacher actually the easiest way to move to Japan in 2026? Or is it a trap that ruins your tech career before it even starts? There's a lot of elitism in the tech world. People say, don't do it. It looks bad on a resume. But when I look at some of the most successful foreigners in Tokyo's tech scene, many of them started exactly there. Today, I'm gonna tell you why English teaching is not an ideal career, but why it might be the most logical bridge for your move to Japan. I'll share real examples from my recent collaborations, the reality of the inside Hanami meetup, and the exact blueprint to transition from the classroom to Tier 2 or even a moonshot startup. Hi, what's up everyone? I'm Kei Fujikawa, your Japan tech YouTuber. I've been a software engineer here in Tokyo for 10 years. I'm the CEO of Keibo Inc., which is a licensed recruitment agency, and I lead a community called Flutter Daigaku here in Japan. My mission is to help you navigate this market without making the classic mistakes that waste years of your life. So, is it possible to go from teacher to tech lead? Absolutely. Look at Terence or Tyron, who I've collaborated with recently. They are killing it in the industry now. But they both started as an English teachers, right? They used a visa to get their boots on the ground, and then they hustled. I also just hosted a Japan Tech community meetup, or our Inside Hanami, and I met several people there who are currently in the middle of this journey. They are teaching English during the day, but they are at the meetup at the night or weekends. That is a bridge in action. It's not just a theory, it's proven path. So, let's be real. English teaching is not ideal. The pay is flat, and it doesn't build technical experience. If you stay there for 5 years without a plan, you will find it harder to switch. However, as a bridge, it is incredibly powerful. It gives you a low-stress visa, time wealth in the evenings to study, and most importantly, physical presence. Being in Tokyo for an interview is 10x more effective than being on Zoom call from across the ocean. So, how do you actually cross the bridge? You need a two attack. Step 1, the language level. If you aren't a senior developer or a tech prodigy yet, you need another weapon. That weapon is Japanese. If you aren't confidently in your tech stack, my advice is study like your life depends on it and aim for the JLPT N2. N2 is a magic threshold. It's the level where stable, mid-sized Japanese company will finally take a chance on you. Coding skill plus N2 will triple your job options overnight. Step 2, hyper networking for startups. While you are teaching, don't just hang out in the English teacher bubble. You need to be at meetups every month. This is where you connect with Tier 2 and Tier 3 startups, or even moonshot companies. These companies often don't post every jobs on LinkedIn. They hire through referrals and vibe checks at events. If a founder of a moonshot startup meets you at a meetup and sees you have a passion for Flutter and you are working on your N2, they are much more likely to hire you than a random resume from overseas. Right? Use your time in Japan to build these high-value connections. So, finding these Tier 2 and Tier 3 companies is the hardest part. That's why I've done the heavy lifting for you. I've compiled 50 Tier 2 companies list. These are tech-forward, stable, and historically open to hiring talent, transitioning from other industries. It's your shortcut to the invisible job market here. I'm giving this list for free to everyone who signs up for the Japan Tech newsletter, link in the description. For those asking about the Japan Tech Playbook, my premium deep dive program, the doors are currently closed. I'm focused 100% on the first cohort right now to ensure their success. I'm planning to reopen it in June, so if you wanna be the first to know, don't forget to subscribe the newsletter. That's where the announcement will happen. Moving to Japan is a marathon. If you have to teach English for a year to make it happen, do it. But remember, use the bridge. Get your N2, network with those startups, and come join us in the TechShin. Do you have any questions? Drop that below. I read every single one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in Tokyo. ありがとうございました。